Welcome to Crocodile MTG, your home of competitive, constructed play in all Magic the Gathering formats. Today's video was brought to you by all our wonderful sponsors, affiliates, and patrons. Thank you all for supporting the Crocodile MTG channel, and we hope you enjoy today's video. So we're going to be doing the Enchantments stream challenge. So essentially what we need to do is build an enchantment heavy deck with your community and use it to get 4 enchantments on the battlefield at the same time. So what kind of deck do we want to build? Do we want to build something like a green-white aggro deck? Do we want to build something like a Jeskai control deck running like Banishing Light and Fires of Invention? Or does anyone have any ideas for that? You like the aggro plan? Okay. So with the green-white, would it be green-white or red-white? First of all, isn't there a green-white constellation legend that's good? Yeah, I think there's. Let me go to the green section here. There is. What is its name? Citizen Champion. So this has Constellation. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Citizen Champion and draw a card. So that'll probably be the base of our deck here, the Citizen Champion. And then what do we... Isn't it green, white, 1? I feel like there... Oh, there's an uncommon that's multicolored. Let me find it. Green, white. Oh, there's the Bronze-Hide Lion, which could be good. This, you pay a green or a white and it gets indestructible. I don't know if I have any of the green-white Planeswalker. I don't think I do, unfortunately. And I don't have any rares or mythics at the moment. That's one thing that's odd about MTG Arena is like you can't just like I like being able to rent. It's an enchantment creature green white. So you think there is an enchantment? Yeah, I don't have any of Calix. Is that his name? Calix? Is it like when your hair's spiking up? Calic? Okay. Calix. I don't have any Calix at the moment. That would have been a good card to put in this deck, though. There's this. There's Siona. It's not an enchantment creature, but it's a... look at the top 7 cards of your library, and then you can reveal an aura from them and put it into your hand. And then whenever an aura you control becomes attached to a creature you control, that's the card you're thinking of. Yeah, you create a 1/1 soldier token. Yeah, unfortunately, Siona's not bad. We can add a couple in here, but it's not a enchantment creature itself. I really like Lion, too. I think Lion would be pretty decent to add in here. We'll add in the mana while we're here. Couple temples, Temple Garden. I wonder if Flower Flourish would be a card that we could use to deal a bunch of damage to our opponent. I don't know if it'd get up to 100 though. We'd have to be playing like a go wide tokens build, but it is possible. All right, here. So let's go back to monocolored. Oh, we have Life's Bounty as well. That's an enchantment creature. That would actually probably be pretty good here. And then what are some of the good enchantments in this set? We should probably play a couple Arden Veils too. Just to get used to... Or just in case we don't have a creature. Let me see here. There's a card I'm thinking of. There it is. Kyametra's Blessing. So this gives a enchanted creature indestructible and hexproof. I think that card is worth playing here. I'm trying to think back to the previous builds I've seen of this deck. All That Glitter would be good. We can grab an All That Glitter. What about Sentinel's Eyes? Giving something vigilance. Is that worth throwing in there? I think it would be. And I think if the deck I'm thinking of was actually running can't think of the name of the card. The 2-drop Paradise Druid. So it runs Paradise Druid. I don't know if we want a full play set of Paradise Druid, but it runs Paradise Druid plus Sentinel Eyes, and then it makes it so the Paradise Druid always has hexproof. Yeah, the goal is to get 4 enchantments on the battlefield. So, and this is an enchantment creature as well. Let me pause. My nose is running. Allergies. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, the goal is to get 4 enchantments on the battlefield. We do have Life's Bounty, so that's a creature enchantment, but it still counts. And then we have Sentinel's Eyes, All That Glitter. Bronzehide Lion, when it dies, becomes an enchantment. And then we have Siona at the moment. So we probably need more enchantments. What's the enchantment that gives things indestructible? Not indestructible, gives things trample. And do we need any removal spells, or are we just trying to be aggressive? It's green. We're probably just using this in best of 1 also. We're probably not going to play a best of 3 game with it. We could run a couple Banishing Lights also. Are there any good enchantment removal spells? Banishing Light. There is, I think, Pacifism. If we're going more of an aggressive route. There's Abominable Will. I can't say that word. It like tongue ties me for some reason. This is an artifact, not an enchantment. Yeah, there's pacifism in this set. We could run a couple pacifism. Oops. Tactics. Pacify. Maybe like 3 Banishing Light. If we're just trying to have... ooh, we have a Heliod. But I don't know. Would Heliod... I don't think we'd have enough to... I don't think we'd have enough white devotion to ever make Heliod a creature. Unless we played something like Gideon. Gideon. I like Heliod even as a 1 or a 2 of. Is it just for the lifelink? I could play Heliod. I mean, we'll see. I mean, if we're playing Heliod, do we want Dakthos? And at that point, he's super good and he's an enchantment. That's true. I mean, it's valid. Do we want Banishing Light or do we want Prison Realm? So Banishing Light is more versatile. Once I find it here. It's under the B's for Banishing Light. There it is. So Banishing Light is more versatile, but we get a scry off the Prison Realm. I think we should just probably play Banishing Light though. I feel like we're lacking in the enchantments department. Like the aggro. I don't know about Heliod. We can try him. I feel like we need a couple draw enchantments. So if I go into green, there is a green enchantment that draws a card and gives something trample. And I'm trying to remember what the name of that is. Season's Growth. Season's Growth isn't bad either. So whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature, you get to draw a card. I'm going to have to trim a couple of these cards. I'm going to wait and see. I'm not sure about pacifism, but we can play around with that in a minute. There's a green 2-drop. This one fights. The other one gives +1/+0 and trample. This one, Season or Citizen Training. I think we want to play that. But we're 5 cards over, so now we're going to have to trim some stuff. What is our current land count? I could see trimming 1 land, but I don't want to trim much more than that. I'm not 100% on pacifism. I don't mind Banishing Light, but I could see going down the 2 Banishing Light. I like Lion. I'm not sure about the Heliod, though. I think since we're going more an Aura route, I do think I have to cut the Heliod here. Alright, well, we're going to cut the Heliod. We're going to go ahead and jump into... Is everyone happy with this this 60 for best of 1? Or does anyone have any suggestions? So we have Life's Bounty, we have Karametra's Blessing, we have Sentinel's Eyes, we have All That Glitter, Paradise Druid. So we have a total of 16 creatures, which is pretty good. And then we have 21 enchantments. I think this is pretty good for what we're trying to accomplish. Alright, does anyone want to name the deck? First, Irona... Wait. First Irona Games. Is that a card? I'm sorry, I don't... First Iroan Games. Oh, this card. This card's actually really good. Is it what we're trying to do, though, is the question. Like, I could see... I have 2 of these cards. I could see playing this instead of Ionis. Ionis kind of plays into our enchantment theme, though, with our auras. Do you want to play the Iroan games, or do you want to hold off on that? Maybe I trim a Season Growth and then play 1, and then we can see how they are. I could see doing that. I don't think we need to go like a 3 or a 4. Maybe evaluate it if you need 4 of... Yeah, I mean, I could see... I definitely want 4 Sentinel's Eyes for the Paradise Druid. I really like Lion. I don't want to give up Lion. All That Glitter's really good. I could see maybe getting rid of a Citizen Training. Maybe it's just a Lion, though. I think I like Citizen Training more than Lion. Alright, we'll go ahead and jump into this. Do we want to name it? Stream Elements Enchantment Deck. No. I'll just call it green-white stream deck. Do we want to pick a sleeves? Does anyone have a preference on sleeves? We have our World Championship sleeves. We have the Cryptic Command. That's kind of wild. We have this Liliana the Veil art. I guess Liliana the Veil is a card. We have this Liliana art. We have our Lightning Bolt. I really love these sleeves. I think the, like, I call these the owl sleeves, but I think the owl sleeves are really pretty. This one reminds me of Han Solo from Star Wars. This is Death Majesty. Is this the alternative art? Like the Japanese art for her? Alright. I think I'm going to play with the owl. If anyone wants a different sleeve, let me know. I think the owl... I don't know, I just like it. Oh, it didn't change our sleeves. Select. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into a game. Alright, so... Sorry, green-white Enchantress. This is the stream deck that we're playing. Alright, now let's try the win some challenges. How's everyone's evening going? Does everyone have dinner yet? 7 p.m. where I am. Definitely dinner time. I didn't have dinner. I probably should have before I started the stream. I think I'm going to keep this even though we're kind of white heavy because we're going to be able to turn 1 Alicia's Life into turn 2 Sentinel's Eyes or all that glitter. And I'm going to go ahead and keep this. What the heck? Okay. What the heck is with this stream name? Can you guys... Yeah, you guys can still see it even with my my stream overlay. Our opponent's name is I Banged Your Mom. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't know if I'm supposed to feel anything about that. There's ribs in the oven for you. I might come over and get some ribs from you. I'll be right over, Dan. I need to go do a pre-release. Oh yeah, you're not in Pittsburgh, you're in Ohio. Oh no! Well, I have to give this hexproof. That's a little annoying.
Right on schedule.
And Teferi's gonna go up to 5.
Trust me.
I don't want to pay 2 life. We're 1 mana short from getting 4 enchantments on the battlefield. I think I just have to play Cetessan Champion, and I'm assuming they're gonna bounce it. So I will attack Teferi here. You should be home tomorrow. I can bring the leftover ribs. I can't believe our...
Nothing.
Does... Oh, no. Do they know we're trying to get this? I guess not. Maybe they have a removal spell. So... What was I saying? I don't remember. Alright, pay 2. This is actually pretty decent of a spot. So we're going to go ahead and play Cetessan Training. There was something I was going to say, but I don't remember what it was. So now the question is, do I want to play all that glitter and pump up our Cetessan Champion and kill Teferi? Or do I play... You play 2 1-drops. So I'm going to play Sentinel's Eyes, draw a card, and then play Life's Bounty. I know they're both enchantments, but we could wait a turn. I actually don't think I want to attack Teferi here. I think I just attack our opponent. I'm not even sure if I'd block there because this has trample. Alright, because the thing is, if they have another Teferi, like, I think we just get our Cetessan Champion bounced. I don't think there's anything we could do about it. So next turn, I'm probably going to end up playing... we have 2 cards in grave. I'm going to end up playing all that glitter in Cetessan Training.
That's more like it.
And then we'll have enough enchantments on the battlefield to earn the reward. I have my cool Star Wars mug. I don't know if you can see that. It says Star Wars. I'm trying to like... Yeah, you can't see it with my hand behind it. There is a Star Wars logo on there, though. It's like a big beer mug type thing. Alright, we'll see what our opponent has. If our opponent has a white source, if they grab a white source here... Ooh. Oh no, they have Elspeth Conquers Death. R.I.P. RIP. That's unfortunate. Oh, but we can still get the reward. So we have Life's Bounty. We can get, right? No, we can't. I was thinking we can get Sentinel's Eyes, but we have to exile XYZ number of cards. Ooh, wait, this works. All right, so we play Life's Bounty. This is not going to win us the game. Hey, Misplayed Artist, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Hopefully we get some of these challenges, and hopefully next time you tune in, we'll have some giveaway codes. Thank you so much for being here, though. Alright, we're going to go ahead and play Sentinel's Eyes. And then we're going to play... Do we play... So I think we have to hit Teferi here, but then they can just trade. I think we play all that glitter. But now they're going to bounce it with Teferi. So I think we just attack our opponent for 6. And now we have enough to earn the reward. Yeah, training is better, but the thing is they would have just traded. So next turn, they're going to end up bouncing Life's Bounty. And then their Teferi's going to die, which isn't that big of a deal for them. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I am all over the place. I was thinking about MTG Arena needs a filter for usernames. They need certain words or phrases that aren't allowed. The fact that my opponent can name themselves "I banged your mom" seems a little like odd in a game that's focused around like family friendly. Like, yeah, you have to be 13 and up, but at the same time, like it feels like there should be some filter in username creation. What did our opponent do? Oh, they bounced their
I've got it.
Elspeth Conquers Death. Alright. Down goes our Sentinel's Eyes. So now I think I just hit Teferi for 1 and play Lion. I mean, I can play this Setessan Champion next turn, but the thing about that is like they're just going to end up using their Elspeth Conquers Death on it. So I think I just play Lion and Bounty next turn. Actually, what I can do is protect it. So I do want to play Champion this turn. Because I have Bounty, I can sack and protect it. So now we're going to go ahead and Bounty here. Or play Champion, play Bounty. And now we have Bounty held up, so we can protect our Champion. What? I don't like that card. Why is it here? That's unfortunate. Play Lion, hold up mana to protect. Yeah, exactly. Setessan Champion, and then, yep. Next turn, I'm going to start off with Setessan Training. That way we can draw 2 cards before we do anything. We still have a chance to win this game, so we're definitely not out of plays here. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Setessan Training. I think best case scenario is we draw another All That Glitter. Is our opponent debating something? Alright, we're going to get to draw 2 cards here. Once our opponent lets us draw, we'll see what we can play. Ooh, another training. That's actually pretty good. Alright, let me go ahead here. I think I do just play the other training and then leave up to two protection spells. Our opponent's gonna end up losing if they don't respond. You can actually lose by being inactive. I don't know if anyone knows, or if everyone knows that. Do. Alright, so now our opponent's just yielding through everything because they don't have any other option. So we're going to swing in here with the 6/6. Now we have 4 enchantments on the battlefield again, which is pretty sweet. And our opponent loses because they didn't respond in time. I think if this happens like 1 or 2 more times, they end up just losing. They probably stepped away from their keyboard and forgot to... The thing is, though, if you just click pass turn, if it's on your turn, it works. But if it's on your opponent's turn, it doesn't work. And that's one thing I wish they had fixed with MTG Arena. Did you all see that they're working on MTG Arena for mobile as well? How does everyone feel about that? Alright, so our opponent's going to have to get timed out, unfortunately. It looks like they went AFK, and now they're not going to get their... They're not going to get a chance to actually play out this game. I think we're pretty far ahead, which is good. But and head pop. No? Alright, we're going to go ahead and play a forest here. I think I'm going to go ahead and play a Siona. Man, oh man. Our opponent is not... If I'm leaving, I'm not playing MTGA on my phone. I'm going to play it in paper. If I'm home, I can just play it on my PC. Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting if they succeed at bringing it to the phone. Because, like, for example, Hearthstone has a set number of creatures. Like, Hearthstone is the most comparable option for on-phone platform games. So, in Hearthstone has a set number of creatures you can actually have on the battlefield. And they don't have mana to tap. They have, and they don't have anything reactive. Everything's sorcery speed. Alright, now our opponent's head finally popped. Alright, so we won by default. Our opponent did not respond. We're looking pretty far ahead there, but I don't know exactly how that would have played out. So we did achieve our Stream Elements challenge. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also, check out the description below for more Magic the Gathering content. This was Jordan with Crocodile MTG, and we will see you next time.